I love how both of them have the ethic of xenophobe. Okay, sending an envoy to investigate these aliens will help us find out more about them and potentially establish diplomatic relations. Okay, it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny to me that both of our envoys to aliens are both xenophobes. Hey everybody, welcome to a new series we're doing on the channel. This is Stellaris. I've never played this game before. I've been recommended it for years and years and years now, so at last, here we go. My first play here, we're doing Human Colony, or Human Empire, I guess, dictatorial, militaristic dictatorship, so we're gonna see how that goes. I felt like that would kind of play to my RTS strengths a little bit from my other series. So, alright, so here is the scenario here. More than a century has passed since the great arc ship Chrysanthemum carried 250,000 of our ancestors from distant Earth to the garden world we have come to know as Unity. After a long and perilous journey, the colonists rejoiced when they first saw sunlight again, albeit from a foreign star. The early years were difficult. Citizen militias were formed to fight off the lethal alien wildlife that we found ourselves sharing our new home with, and cultivating the terrestrial crops that have been brought proved harder than imagined, yet for each challenge overcome, we became stronger. Once this new world has been tamed, our numbers grew exponentially. The last few decades have seen great leaps in technology, and we are now finally ready to reach out and reclaim the stars from whence we came.
I have important information for you.
Okay, so we got advisors online. So this sounds a lot more like Civilization as far as that goes. Yeah. We're doing a massive galaxy, by the way. I don't know how to zoom back out of this. I'm sure we'll get some sense of a tutorial out of this as we're going, but we'll see how it goes. This is pretty cool, though. Okay. Welcome, Grand Marshal. I am VIR, a prototype synthetic intelligence developed under utmost secrecy by the military. High Command has activated me to serve as your advisor in strategic analyst. You can change the tutorial level at any time in the settings menu. Tell me everything.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Okay. To access missions, click the situation log at the left sidebar or press F1. So left sidebar missions, right? Yeah, no. Situation log.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects, archaeology sites, and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Okay.
I have important information for you.
The galaxy map offers a strategic view of the stars. Use it to navigate, expand, command fleets, and monitor borders. To open the galaxy map, press the galaxy button at the bottom of the screen or press M.
Before we can expand, we must explore, and our science ships are the vessel of choice for such a task. You can identify a science ship by the following symbol.
The following symbol, huh?
Before we can expand, we must explore, and our science ships are the vessel of choice for such a task.
Okay, gotcha.
You can identify a science ship by the following symbol.
Okay. There are two ways to select a ship from the galaxy map or the outliner. Select a science ship, right-click a nearby system. Select survey system. A system must be surveyed before it can be claimed. Bij or Atlaba, or a couple of these other ones. Let's go to Bij. Sounds good. Alright. It must be surveyed before it can be claimed. Okay. So, how do we get a ship to that? Where are my ships? I guess I should figure that out, huh? So, like, is it like Empire at War where you can, like, see the ships in the area? Probably not. A biz, you can just go straight there from this. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, galaxy map. Alright. Oh yeah, so here's the whole map. We're doing the biggest one I could figure out how to do on there. Figured we'd have some fun with it. So we're in a new era of the channel here, and I wanted to do something a little bit more interesting than just Empire at War, which we'll continue doing that as well, but... Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Unsurveyed system. Press E to go there. How do I go about science ship?
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Our home system has already been surveyed, so we should focus on our efforts elsewhere. With the science ship selected, right-click on a neighboring system. Select select survey system. Okay, so let's go back out to the galaxy, and then with the science ship selected, move here. Okay, how long does that take? Probably a while, right? Okay. So we have Strike Force Griffin here as well.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Size of our fleet is determined by our current naval capacity, which is initially limited. It can, however, be increased by researching new technologies, growing our population, building starbase anchorages. That's going to be fun. To lead our fleets, we can assign a commander, granting extra military power along with any bonuses like the leader provides. So it's kind of like the fleet commander in Empire at War. Okay. How do we know if the thing is moving there? Because there's a path.
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
He's orbiting a star? Okay. Mining stations are not needed to access the resources of colonized planets and can only be built within our borders. Okay. Alright, so these are the ships right here. Science ship. Is it moving? I don't think it's moving, is it?
This is our system's starbase. These upgradable stations mark star system ownership and are most often tasked with producing all types of ships.
We can expand our borders by building star bases in nearby systems. Enemy star bases can be captured by attacking them. Star bases can be specialized into a variety of functions through modules and buildings. They also serve as the last line of defense against enemy fleets in a system. Okay. Interesting. Status idles. Double select. Right click to go to. Okay. Why it's not... It's just idling there. What's going on there? What is going on? Okay, what else can we get tutorials on here then? Maybe I need to select a specific planet in that system? No, that's not right. Let me try that. Let's try Bij 1.
Now that we have given a
there we
command
go.
to
Okay,
our ships, it's time to set off. We will need to unpause the galaxy map simulation before anything can happen.
To unpause, press the spacebar or select the unpause icon at the top. Okay.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the hyperdrive. This device permits travel at speeds far exceeding that of light between systems connected by hyperlanes.
Okay, travel along a hyperlane is nearly instantaneous, but movement is restricted to the galaxy hyperlane network. To enter hyperspace, the ship must first reach the system's edge beyond the star's gravity well. This happens automatically when ordering a ship to move to another system. It's kind of cool. Okay, what is this? Event chain, the hunt for the hyacinth. We have found no traces of the 4 Ark ships that passed through the wormhole before the chrysanthemum arrived at Unity. One ship, the Hyacinth, was scheduled to make the passage after us, and the chrysanthemum's long-range sensors reported a brief energy spike from the wormhole shortly before it destabilized and vanished. Assuming the Hyacinth survived the passage and made it to our galactic neighborhood, the Ark ship has so far failed to establish contact with us. It might be a good idea to search nearby systems for signs of its presence. Make it so.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so we have to figure out what else we're doing here. Oh, it just jumped. There, it's moving in system now. Very cool. Hopefully by the end of this series I'll have a pretty good grip on this. We can actually do something a little more unique as far as the story goes on the next run. If you guys have any tips or tricks, let me know down in the comments section. I'd love to hear them.
Could I have a moment of your time?
Yes, please. I'm trying to figure out what else to do. Habitable planets are divided into district, zones, and buildings. Districts can consist of multiple zones. Zones determine which jobs are created. Buildings grant bonuses to the zones. More building slots are unlocked as the zones are upgraded. There are 2 ways of viewing a planet: from the galaxy map or the outliner. Okay. Barren and rocky world with a thin or non-existent atmosphere. The surface is covered in meteor impact craters and is completely devoid of life. Alright, let's see what else we got. Survey the moon nearby. There's got to be something in these systems. If not, maybe just a star base or something? I'm not sure how that works. We got here, rocky world that is scorching hot. The atmosphere is thin or non-existent, and lava from the interior flows freely due to consistent volcanic eruptions. This type of planet cannot sustain organic life. It's Mustafar. Okay. Beach 3. I don't know if we need to survey these individually like this or not, but just in case we find something. Okay, so this is clearly our little habited zone here. There's a lot of stuff out here. What is this? Gamma's Veil. Like bigger planets, I would imagine? Or just areas? Interesting. Okay. Here's our actual border. Mass extinction. Our first steps into the void beyond Unity were driven not just by curiosity or conquest, but by necessity. The biosphere of Unity has rapidly changed, with scientists warning of a potential mass extinction event, a cyclical purging of life inherent to planetary existence in the cosmos. A research plan has been developed to study planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical incidents. By reconstructing these events, we hope to avoid a similar fate for Unity and the human race.
Situation log
for
updated.
The human future. Okay. Doesn't seem to be much in this system, to be honest with you. Reach 5. Okay, well, let's yeah. Let's go back out to Galactic and then let's move on and see, because there's another icon right here. Potentially habitable. That's where we should have gone initially.
Remarkable. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent.
Remarkable.
But let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them. I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
Okay, let me see. Neutral fleets. Unity is in an uproar following the news of unidentified ships sighting in the void. Their intentions unknown, it'd be prudent to assume the worst. Yeah, I played Halo. I understand how that could be bad. Okay, so I selected that option. Is that automatically
Council agenda ready.
doing something, or what's going on?
The council screen is where we appoint the leaders who will guide us into the future. Their personalities and traits will influence our empire for good and bad. We can set agendas in order to focus their efforts in a specific area.
This is really just like Civilization, isn't it? Okay. Okay, Grand Marshal. Minister of Defense. Display power. Our neighbors will know if we are prepared for war if necessary. Evolving society, ideas and theories for new ways to improve ourselves must be discussed and pursued with fervor. We cannot rely on others and must focus on making ourselves stronger. Yes. Okay. Edicts are done for now. Okay. Oh, what are these?
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Okay. Quantum computing. Unlocks building field dynamics center. Improved deflectors. Improved detectors. Fusion reactor. Okay. See, they're spending points here. How many of these points do I have, and how do I get them? Might as well start. Space combat doctrine seems like a good thing to have, I guess. I'm sure we'll figure out what all these are eventually. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments section.
A leader in our empire has reached a new skill level. This will improve upon the bonuses they provide and grant them a new... The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
I see. Adaptability, diplomacy, discovery, domination, expansion. We must expand our civilization to new systems and planets or risk eventual extinction. I think that was part of that thing we were just reading, wasn't it? Are we sure we want to adopt, excuse me, the expansion traditions? Yes. Okay. Very good. We'll have those running in the background. Alright, so they just went to that planet. I need to send... Okay. He's got a new trait, apparently. Don't know what that means, but alright. First contact, remarkable. We have discovered space failing. We already read this. To investigate a first contact, open the situation log. Click on show first contact. Okay, situation log. Show first contact. Survey system. We already did that. We've made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Avim system. For now, we have codenamed them Oscar Bogies. Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we should decipher it so that we can assess how much of a threat they pose. Okay.
We have
Show
come into
first
contact with a new entity, perhaps a space-dwelling creature or another empire. We can learn more about them by making first contact.
We've made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Avim system. For now, we have... Okay, we just read this. Okay. Interesting. Yes, it is. Okay, assign an envoy. Is there a... I love how both of them have the ethic of xenophobe. Okay, sending an envoy to investigate these aliens will help us find out more about them and potentially establish diplomatic relations. Okay, it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's kind of funny to me that both of our envoys to aliens are both xenophobes. Fascinating. I guess we'll just do this one. Okay. Alright, so let's get our science ship. Who's idle in this dead system here. Let's get him moving over to... here. Yeah. Alright, science ship. Let's get you moving over here. Survey. Alright, it's on its way. We've come into contact with... First contact. Understood. Okay. Neutral fleets. Didn't I just send an envoy over there? Planets with unemployment. 1. Okay. Okay. We'll figure something out here in a moment. Alright, it's moved in system. Let's see how we're doing here. If you guys want to talk with me and other community members on a more regular basis, definitely check out our Discord server. The link is down in the description. Talking all these Star Wars, Halo, Warhammer, Helldivers, all kinds of stuff. Sure you'll have a good time. Okay, what do we got here? It's colonizable. It's not in our borders though, so that is interesting. Okay, we got this going. Let's see if we can get another traditions tree going. Adaptability, discovery. I assume you're not able to do all of these at some point. Like it just cuts off, but I don't know. Yes, supremacy. We're just going like full on like expansionist empire here. This guy belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. I don't know why I can't. Oh, here we go. Yes. Good. They will all bow before us or die. Okay, science ship. Survey system, please. That's cool. We can put it on a track like that. That's excellent. Okay. Alright, back out to this. Got an interesting looking fleet here. Whoa, look at these things. They're biological. I don't know if these guys are going to be friendly. Huh. Okay. Alright, yeah, so expanding borders, I'm not totally sure how to do that. I mean, I guess we could send our military fleets to it? Or something? Like that? Yeah. Habitable world survey. Event shade habitable.
Situation log updated.
We now know without a doubt that the thriving biosphere is not something unique to Unity. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. Commendable initiative. Yes. For us and no others. Alright, traditions, yes, got that. Heard something about the situation log, let's see what's going on. Oscar Bogies. We made first contact with an alien, yes, yes, yes. New resource discovered. The CNS Acuity discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed exotic gases in the Atlaba system. They have various potential applications, including advanced energy-based weaponry, force fields, starship fuel, and even recreational drugs. We cannot exact this resource yet, but we could establish control over the system for future exploitation. We are sure to find more of these types of resources as we continue to explore the galaxy, each with unique properties and applications. Potentially useful. Okay, Strike Force Griffin has arrived in system. Ongoing investigation. They're almost going there. Okay. Okay, clearly that wasn't how you're supposed to do that. So we're moving Strike Force Griffin back to the Deneb system. Yeah. Okay. Strike Force Griffin. There we go. Yeah.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Okay, life signs. We have detected life signs coming from somewhere beneath the barren and lifeless surface of this planet. What manner of organism could possibly live there? Investigate it. Go for it. Strike Force Griffin has arrived in system. What do we got here? Weird heat blobs. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in the AVIM system that could be best described as giant heat blobs. It's worth investigating. Giant heat blobs. What is that? Should I send my surveyor to that system or not? Like, I feel like that would be dangerous. How's the track going with this? It's still rolling. Silicon life forms. Some kind of burrowing silicon based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Atlantis 6. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Okay, good mining opportunities, I see. Alright. Deneb Station. Can we build another survey ship? Is that possible? Starbase details. Starbase downgrade. Buildings. Build queue. Shipyard. Here we go. Okay. Science ship. Yeah, let's build a science ship. Okay. Ship
All the
designs.
ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
Okay, cool. Once we get further into the game, I'll start doing more of that with more,
We've made first contact with a different type of civilization.
a different one?
which is generally unwilling to engage in diplomacy with others.
How do we know that? Humans, how delightful. We hadn't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. They already knew about us? Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. Greetings to you and your oddkin. Do not interfere with our endeavors, aliens. We shall properly greet you in battle. Death to the Xenos. Where is this happening? Is this where the science thing is, or is this the original one we actually found? Okay, we're not really in a position to actually do anything right now, so I'm just going to keep it nice. The news that we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through media outlets across the Commonwealth of Man, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities on Unity. The strange Xenos have achieved a level of technology far beyond our own, and they appear to have been spacefaring for thousands of years, possibly even longer. Fortunately for us, their kind appear to be decrepit and stagnating species. So the prophets. Their age is over. The time of human has come. Yes, they shall fall before us. Alright, so where exactly did that happen? That was that here? We need that other space science ship. Looks like it's ready. Strike Force Griffin. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, achievements. Power overwhelming. Have 5,000 whatever. Okay. Alright. Let's send the CNS Diligent to Avim. Requires it doesn't have a scientist? Science ship. Get him a scientist then. Your leaders... Scientist. Sure. Leader acquired. Alright, as our science ship scans the surface at Laba 5A, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take opportunity to go gather. We will certainly come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Okay. I'm lacking the next step. Like, we're investigating these, but how do we take advantage of these things?
We have made first contact with a different type of civilization. One which is generally unwilling to engage in diplomacy with others.
The diplomatic actions we can take with civilizations like this are limited. However, they may decide to contact us from time to time. Okay, we'll burn them out of the galaxy eventually, but for right now, let's establish a little bit of an empire of our own. How shall we? Okay, science ship CNS Diligent. Survey the system, please. Roll out. Okay. How is this guy going? Is he almost done? CNS Acuity? Yeah, he's almost done. We'll send him to the next system next. What do we got? The spaceborne life forms, with which the human head of society research has come to refer as Tiyanki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack when provoked. They can be safely ignored.
The resources generated by our attempts to establish communications stand testament to our technological ingenuity, but results are lacking. It is likely that the other party possesses only an animal level of intelligence, if any at all. Now that we have begun exploring our neighboring stars, it might be time to extend our reach.
Yes.
A starbase can be built around stars in surveyed systems to expand our borders, allowing us to claim new regions of space.
Okay. Tutorial system. Okay.
Now that we have begun exploring our neighboring stars, it might be time to our attempts to establish communications stand testament to our technological ingenuity, but results are lacking. It is likely that the
Pre-sapients offer little to no diplomatic interactions, but depending on your empire type, they can be sometimes uplifted, exterminated, enslaved, or observed.
The resources generated by our homeworld will only take us so far. Luckily, our science ship has just found a resource deposit on another world. The time has come to use our construction ship to build a mining station.
Okay, that's our next step. That's what I was looking for.
One of our science ships has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our homeworld, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there.
Okay, before us colonizing this world, we must extend our borders. With the construction ship selected, right-click a surveyed system containing a potential colony, select Build Starbase. Once the system is claimed, we can begin the colonization process. Okay, so let's head back over to Unity. Or Deneb. Where's the starbase? Right there. Guess we didn't need to go to this. Hold on. Okay, to Adlapa. Going to select the CNS Creator.
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
These ships are also used to build starbases in unclaimed systems, making them critical to our expansion plans. Gotcha. Okay, so CNS Creator, build mining station. It's still not within our borders. Build starbase outpost. That's what I'm doing. Okay, gotcha. Alright, he's on the way. Let's back up a bit. Head back over to Avim and see how this guy's doing. Okay, he's going. It's, you know.
Anomaly found.
Interesting. Atmospheric readings from Avim 3 do not match simulated projections. Investigate it. Is this the one that we just figured out? What is this? Or who is this?
Our intel level with this empire is dropping. We risk losing the information we have previously gathered about them as intel becomes stale over time.
Yeah. Look at that face. Ripe for extermination right there. Okay. You can just insult them. Okay. Declare rivalry. Insult. Declare
Far
war.
out. That is where the front. We should now be ready to extend our great civilization to a second world.
Okay.
This will require the construction
Oh,
of a
borders
colony
extended.
ship.
Okay, Loatel,
Far
gotcha.
out. That is where the frontiers of our domain now lie.
As you can see on the galaxy map, the borders of Empire expanded to include the system where we built our new starbase. A newly built starbase acts as an outpost with limited defensive capabilities and no room for modules and buildings. As such, it does not yet appear in the outliner until it has been upgraded. To upgrade a starbase, click the system on the galaxy map, select the starbase, select hit the upgrade button.
We should now be ready to extend our great civilization to a second world. This will require the construction of a colony ship.
Okay. Deneb Station. Colony ship. This one guy has been selected as the colonist. Okay. Swirling shadows, immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Avon 3's face. They are cast not by clouds but by sheets of organic material drifting through upper layers of the atmosphere. Hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for smaller degree of articulation. Science Officer Muambiwa Aranci is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. My goodness, I can't read these words. Okay. Alright. We've got a couple things here that just disappeared. Situation log. What do we got? Hunt for the Hyacinth. The Hyacinth, a sister ship. Okay. Nothing new there. Alright. Science ship Acuity is currently...
System survey complete.
Okay. Both of our science ships are currently... Survey this system. I don't think we ever finished it. Then with this one, we're gonna survey. Let's go with this one. Yeah. See, I wonder... Is there a way to set...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Alright. Gradual adoption to the realities of deep space combat allows us to effectively coordinate larger maneuvers. New research. Okay. Let's go with... Xenobiological lab. Okay. Gotta understand how to kill these guys. Okay. Technology screen is where we direct our research efforts. Got that. All right. Okay. Lava 3, colonize this.
Information for you.
The colonization screen is where you prepare a planet for colonization. A species must be selected to settle the planet. and a colony designation assigned to set its development focus. An overview of available districts, planet size, and potential modifiers is displayed.
To the new colony ship, and her captain reports all systems go. A momentous day for sure.
Yes. Planetary features that may affect the planet, prioritizing development based on the planet's natural resources will help you make the most of your colonies.
The colonists have all been transferred to the new colony ship, and her captain reports all systems go. A momentous day for sure.
Okay, there are different ways to establish a colony. To colonize a planet in the galaxy map, click a colonizable planet, click on the colonize button. Once the colonists have disembarked, they will take a few years to fully establish a colony. Gotcha. Okay, a new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Commonwealth of Man. They call themselves the Human Future Party. Their members seek to assert the primacy of human species by curtailing the rights of aliens if necessary. I'm okay with that. I think the colony ship is en route. Where is it at? Is it? What is
The
this?
faction screen gives an overview of the populace's political leanings. Be aware that shifts in the socio-political climate may give rise to factions. Details on faction sizes, attractiveness to our pops, and how content they are can also be found here.
Okay, the Human Future Party compared to the Whetstone Initiative. Interesting. There's a lot of approval, I can tell you that. Okay. Alright, we'll go out of that for now.
System survey complete.
Another system survey is complete already. What do I need to do here?
The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our resources.
Okay. Alright, so we got this. And I assume we can do these as well. Reach for the stars. The frontiers of our star nation are being pushed ever forward. Soon nothing in this galaxy will lie beyond our grasp. We're going to go full expansionist. Full human supremacy. Alright. Okay, fleet is maximum. I'm curious if there's a way to automate this.
System
Probably, right?
survey complete.
Or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Okay, survey that system, and then we'll keep pushing the boundaries here, I guess. Head for it. We're pushing a little bit towards this a bit. I'm curious what's out there, though. Okay. Colony ship. Why haven't you left dock? Colonize planet. I guess we got to do this. Planet automation. I really don't know what we need is the thing. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, dense jungle, toxic kelp, hot springs, rushing waterfalls, ore-veined cliffs, fertile lands, black soil. It's like literally everything, though, is the thing. Okay. Let's go urban. Get a population base rolling here. Colonize. I'm going to go with that for right now. Are you able to... Yes, you can rename planets. Okay. So, what we're going to do for this series is I want you guys, as we take over these planets, and I think the ships are honestly the same way, let me know down in the comments what you guys want me to name some of these things. I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are on that. And I'll pick the best one that'll end up being the station for this. To avoid confusion of which one, just in case there's multiple planets, I'm sure there will be in each video, put a timestamp for exactly what planet you're talking about and put a name there. And yeah, we'll move on. This will be a community YouTube community thing. Unity is going to stay the title of the main one, as well as Deneb. I kind of like that. But going on beyond that, I'm kind of... yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun for all of us. Okay. Alright, well, this seems like a good place to pause. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. And once again, leave the names of things that you guys want to be named down in the bottom, down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for joining us for the beginning of a brand new series on the channel. I'm looking forward to it.